So we have this thing at the school now, and I love the kids so much, and we kind of got a table of the some of the cool teachers. There's a lot of
Right.
great teachers, cool teachers in the school, but the kids really like our kind of table. So they want to sit with us, and I'm good with it, man. I love being around the kids. Yeah, come join us. Only problem, some kids are pretty big chewer with their mouth openers.
Mhm.
And that's been tough for me because sometimes, like, you'll be eating
Yeah.
and they'll be talking and eating, and like your forearm gets hazed like you're eating off a corn on the cob. Yeah,
One of my best
it's
friends,
tough.
he's a pastor
Mm,
in a different state, that's all I'll say. So I don't see him too often, but he is the loudest eater, and, like, his mouth just stays open, and I'm like, I don't think he realizes it, but anytime we go out to eat, never I
mm.
only see him maybe a couple times a year, but it's like all you can hear is the mouth noise,
Right, right.
and also all you can look at is like, "God, I wanna see you chomping down on this Chick-fil-A sandwich." That's all I can hear. That's something. Oh, I don't know, that's
Yeah, like, so when he preaches, is he one of those, like, extra saliva preachers that if you're on the front row, you better watch out?
he's more of a musician.
Oh, okay.
So, you can kind of, I think, hide it a little
Well,
more,
that's good.
but I'm sure that mic getting rusty. Well, that
Understand.
might open saliva, but yeah,
Got a little green juice today, man.
I see that, yeah,
Yeah. Getting going on the green juice. Love that stuff.
some good stuff.
But yes, having some of that. And then one thing I noticed, and this is an amazing thing to me. I'll have like students eat right in front of me. They're right next to me. And I watch them eat huge tray of food. And then I can have like an orange.
Yeah,
Like a lot of times I'll take like I'll meal prep like a hamburger patty, but
right,
no bread or anything.
right.
And the way that they look at my food, like, makes me like feel bad. But then I realized they just ate 3 times as much food as I'm about to eat, but they want my food too.
They're just hungry.
Yeah, yeah. Which teenagers, man,
Oh, yeah.
these are the ones just hitting that teenage, like
Oh,
upper. What do you call before teens? Like
like
upper.
a preteen?
Yeah, but like other than preteen, I want something better.
Post-adolescence? I don't know.
Okay, like maybe early double digits.
Okay,
Yeah, let's go early double digits
early
for that
double
11,
digits.
12 range.
Yeah,
So early double digits or initial teens,
okay.
that's kind of the whole school. And man, they eat a lot.
Oh, but they eat a lot.
Yeah.
It's interesting, though, they want to sit at the teacher's table, because when I was in school, I would not wanna sit with the
Right.
teachers,
Right.
but I did because I would get in trouble from time to
Yeah.
time, like,
Yeah.
"You have to sit here." So I don't know how things have changed, like, hated sitting with
Well,
teachers.
another really good teenage eater, like all my kids, but other than
Oh,
them,
right.
Lydia from the library, her son Isaac came over for Bible study Friday night and joke her down to like 4 helpings of chicken. Brittany loves it, man. She's like, keep eating. I love it. But that dude can eat, and he's big into, like, doing, obstacle races and stuff. Him and his sister
Okay.
both
Nice.
do. So, man, they're doing awesome. I'm proud of them. Eating good, working out good.
Well,
So,
they learn from the best, I guess.
but yeah, man. So, man, we got busyness of life going on. Let's go ahead, cut to the break, and then we'll jump into some of it.
You mean the intro?
Sure.
Do-do-do-do.
I'd like to introduce myself. I don't believe that we have ever met. I think that we could hit it off so well. Let me paint a picture, you and me together. I'd like to introduce myself.
Hey, guys, this is Mark,
This is Austin.
and welcome back to Life with Rojo.
Man, it's a little toasty in the studio today.
Yeah, studio's a little warm.
It's a little warm, and we're wearing hoodies and vests and
In
flannels.
your
My Jedi
your
costume.
Jedi robe.
I could use this for my Halloween costume.
You could
Kinda get the
You
bottom
should
half,
skirt,
Get
sew
a-
on an
get
extension.
a sheet, a brown sheet.
It could be your tunic.
My little, like a toga.
Yeah,
Tan one. How much
I think
toga's like?
toga goes across.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's like a bed sheet.
Okay.
Right.
You look like you've worn a toga probably before.
Could have, I don't remember. Like, I feel like there was one time I was gonna, but I don't know if I ever did.
Gotcha. That's convenient.
Yeah. I forget a lot.
That's a
Probably
gift.
probably some of it's good.
Probably a gift.
So, but no, here's the problem when it starts to get cold, right?
Right.
We had some chilly mornings and everything,
Yeah.
but sometime and it's felt good. I love it, man.
Right.
But people overreact. It will be like, oh, you got a today's high is like 56 or something.
Right.
And they're like, oh, so we got to put the heat on 80.
Yeah.
And then, the first day of heat, like especially on like a school building or a big office building or whatever,
Right.
it almost smells like it's burning a little
Oh,
bit.
because all the dust that's on.
Yeah.
Same with your car too. You've not used your car heat in a while, and you turn it
Yeah.
on. It's
Dude, I
smell.
never thought about it with the dust that's causing the smell.
That's what causes the smell.
Man, I never thought about that. You've taught me something, Rojo family. If you didn't know,
Should have been an airbag heat guy, but yeah, it's the dust burning off. But yeah, especially in the South, though,
I don't think you should have, though. You don't like being dirty.
I could. That's not real. I could do that. I don't mind to be. I mean, it depends on what type of dirty.
Right.
We're on the family show, so we'll keep it.
But you're talking about like germs, man. You're not a germ fan. Like,
I'm not a germ fan, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to try crawl under a crawl space, but I would do it.
I think heat and air people do crawl spaces
Maybe that's
pretty
why I'm not one of it.
frequently.
Unless it's like somewhere else. Anyways, forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, in the South, like once that temperature drops,
hmm
people go crazy.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, it'll be cold in the morning, but the afternoon will still be 80 degrees. So you might start off wearing on a vest and a jacket and a hoodie, and then by the time it's like 2 p.m.,
Yeah.
you have to like strip down to shorts and a t-shirt.
Well, that's how like today was. So I wore this like vest at the school today, and all our rooms are like controlled by us.
Right.
Like individual thermostats and stuff. And I started off with no thermostat on or anything, feeling pretty good this morning. I had a couple windows open.
Right.
And then by the time I got to about 1 o'clock, this was starting to feel like a little too much clothing. I was pretty warm, so I dropped my AC down to 64
Yeah.
because I was hot.
Let me tell you, I still keep my AC on. It was like 49 degrees this morning, and my AC was still on in my house. And my AC does not go off until maybe December,
Wow.
whenever it's actually
Right.
cold and I have to turn the heat on so the pipes don't like freeze. Like, okay, we can turn the heat on.
Well, one of our problems is the fan. Like, I love having a fan circulate.
Oh, I have a fan.
And Brittany, she likes it during the summer, but
Right.
not year round. So, like I'll keep it on, but sometimes she'll get up,
Yeah.
like during the night or whatever, and I notice that fan's off,
Real quick.
and it's painful.
I know.
So I turn it off like because obviously I get up before
Right.
her, so I turn it off every morning.
I don't understand why people can't. I have to have a fan on year round. It feels like the air. I don't know if this is a thing, but it feels stale. Like, I don't know. If I walk into a room and the
Mhm.
fan's not blowing, I'm like, I can't sit here.
That's
I can't.
why I don't like hotels. Like, there's a lot of
Right.
things I do like about hotels, but they don't have fans. I like some fans, some air circulating.
Not that that's not like an invention, but hotels. I would be pro ceiling fan in the hotel room.
But can you imagine how nasty they'd get?
Oh, it would be real
Yeah.
gross.
Because if you ever see somebody who never
Real-
turns their fan off and they stop it before they've cleaned those suckers, like
Real
it
gross.
looks like it's been through some stuff.
There's times I'm like, oh, I gotta turn this. I
Yeah.
gotta clean these fans.
Right.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
dust that collects on those.
No, they do, man. And it's weird because like they say that the majority of dust is from your skin cells. So if
Scaring
that's the
people out
case,
there.
why are they going up to the fan?
You probably don't want a fan that in the hotel room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
All
know
the
if I want
skin,
everybody
scales
else's
that are
skin.
flaking off the
Oh,
painted. I don't want to think about that, man. That's not.
yeah. Well,
That's not good.
dude, talk
That's
about
why I'm a germaphobe. Because you think about that. Oh God, no.
Dude, I was talking to my
No.
uncle yesterday, right? And we had such a funny conversation because we were talking about hotels, and I was like, "That's the one thing I'm a snob on, right? Like, I'm not gonna. It doesn't have to be the fanciest thing ever, but like, it's got to be a decent hotel. Like I don't like staying in a gross hotel.
Right.
My uncle, he's like, "Man, I'm completely different." He's like, "I'm staying wherever." And, he's like, "I've been like that through my whole marriage with your aunt." And he was telling me a story about one time that they were in, I think Daytona.
Yeah.
And he said that, like, found a little motel side of the road type thing and pulled in and was like, "Hey, can we got room?" He was like, "Yeah, we got one
Yeah.
left." So he gets the room, but the door didn't close all the
Oh,
way.
no.
So he had used a towel to kind of tie the door somewhat closed and then just slept with his pistol in case somebody tried to come in. And my aunt was like, "Okay, I'm kind of scared." So he's like, the next night, we went over to a Holiday Inn Express, and she's like, "I ain't been to a place this nice with you, you know."
Compared to whatever they're
But
just
but when they came to visit us in Chattanooga,
yeah.
and he was kind of looking for one of his deals, and he pulls up to this hotel or motel, and he's like, "Hey, do you have a room available for the night?" And the lady's like, "We don't really do that." And he's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And she's like, "We rent by the hour."
Oh. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah,
Well, I did it for 6
yeah,
hours.
we get about 7
hours
hours.
of sleep in here. But I remember, I don't know if I should say this, but I'll say it's not bad. It was a red reef inn.
Wait, time out. You don't know if you should say this,
So I'm gonna say
but
it.
you're gonna say it. But
Yeah.
you literally just talked about your one friend that eats with his mouth open. That's a music pastor out of state, and I know the exact person you're talking about, and they know it.
The thing is, I have a lot of friends who are worship pastors
Yeah,
who
but
are out of state. But anyways, we're gonna
I
move on
know
from
who it
NPC.
is.
The company I used to work for,
Mhm.
well, that I won't name names. They were a little on the cheap side.
Yeah.
I had to go to Nashville for work.
Mhm.
So I had to get a hotel. The company was going to get it. First of all, you would have felt like when I asked for a hotel, that was like the worst thing I could have ever
Right.
done. I'm like, you want me to go to Nashville for
Mhm.
like 2 days,
Mhm.
and I live in Cleveland,
You mean you're not
Chattanooga area.
making the 6-hour round trip each day?
Like, so anyways, they just like, yeah, I guess we need to get you a hotel. So they got me at a Red Reef Inn.
Ooh.
I'm not, no shame, we've got, I understand cheaper hotels and
Yeah.
things like that. But this Red Reef Inn, this particular one, in this area of Nashville, it's not the best.
Mm.
I remember pulling up thinking, we may not make it out of this
Right.
parking lot. I remember I walked into the lobby, and this was my fault. I asked the person working, I was like, when's the continental breakfast? They were like, what's that? And I said, never mind. Never. We're good. It didn't have carpet in the room. It was like this fake wood,
Oh.
but not like even like actual, I guess not
Not like
tile.
that, like,
No, but it was
luxury,
like just flat
laminate
rolled
foam.
out laminate.
Oh,
But it was
just
like,
like,
it was like buckling up, which is whatever. And I just remember thinking, this isn't great. I'm with you. Like, hotels are one thing I don't think you should. If you can, don't skip out on, then don't.
Mhm.
Like, it's not.
Now, when you were a kid, did your parents get the cheaper hotels or did you get the nice ones?
We usually got pretty nice hotels.
See, we got the cheap ones, and I
We
think
were-
that's why I'm so, like,
We were pretty, yeah, times were good back then. I'm not gonna lie.
right. Well, I mean,
yeah,
even when times were good.
$700.
Yeah.
I remember when Holiday Inn Expresses kind of started being big, or at least here. I thought that was like the nicest hotels. And maybe they didn't stay at nice hotels. And I just thought,
Early on, Holiday Inn Express was nice.
right. I remember the
Yeah.
breakfast, the waffles. I thought any hotel that had a waffle maker was like,
Dude, the
5
waffle
star.
maker was the best thing,
I'm like,
man.
I'm gonna pour it in, then I'm gonna flip it upside down to wait for it beeps. I'm gonna flip it back over.
Right.
Like, this is how rich people live.
Have you ever messed up a waffle maker?
Oh, well, probably, yeah.
Right.
You mean like the actual maker or the waffle itself?
Oh, well, I'm sure the waffle's been messed up, but, like,
But
you
the
ever put the
waffle-
wrong thing in or
Oh.
not follow the instructions completely?
I can't say I have.
I think
Have you?
I've seen, people go ahead and put, like, syrup or, like, chocolate
no, I've
on
not
it
done
before they cook it.
Interesting people.
Yeah.
I have not done that. But anyways, I'm with you. Hotels, gotta be careful.
Yeah.
All the skins. Ugh.
You know, there was one, the Holiday Inn Express at Cookville. I was not a fan.
I've stayed at that one as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think I know I'm not going to say the address, but I know exactly. I know the address. I've stayed there a couple.
Yeah, yeah. I did not enjoy that one.
There's a Holiday Inn in Nashville, Holiday Inn Express. I'm pretty sure it's a Holiday Inn Express.
Okay.
The one that worked.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's pretty clean. It's a
Might
good
be the
location.
bigger city thing too.
I think so. And it's a nicer area, kind
And
of.
do you have like a hotel that's kind of your go-to,
I like a Marriott.
right? I used to exclusively be Marriott's.
I like a Hilton.
I like
Depending on, it's all Hiltons.
Yeah.
There's some of them.
Hilton's starting to do some stuff right now.
They are.
Right? So, I passed this place in Chattanooga, and it was a motel, and it was painted purple, I think, and it said Spark by Hilton, and I was like, "Whoa, Hilton's trying to sneak one by us."
I've never seen a
Because
Spark
people,
by Hilton.
yeah, people will, go by that Hilton name,
Right.
and they're just like buying kind of run down ones and putting lipstick on a pig type
Is it
thing.
Hilton with 2 L's or one? Is this another Hilton family?
I do like a Hyatt. They have the best free breakfast.
Let me tell you about Hyatt in Charleston, South Carolina.
Tell me about a Hyatt.
That breakfast will change your life. It was good.
Dude, they got the like roasted potatoes and stuff.
Peppers, and I'm like, this is luxury.
No, that stuff's legit.
A Courtyard by Marriott, those are pretty solid, especially if they're newer.
Right?
Nice ones. I don't even mind a Hampton Inn.
No, Hampton Inns aren't bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Hilton.
Yeah, there's also there's a couple newer ones to the game recent years, like True by Hilton.
Yeah.
And then there's like Home 2 or something.
Home 2 Suites.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen those. I think
those aren't too bad.
No, they're not too bad. No.
So have you kept up with the World Series at all?
No.
Do you know the teams in the World Series?
Can't say I do.
Give me a guess. Give me a guess.
Wouldn't know.
Okay, the Dodgers.
Okay.
And the
Someone say the Braves.
Blue Jays, right? From Canada, Toronto.
Oh, okay.
So they haven't been in since '93.
I'm more of an American team
Right?
fan.
Well, they are in the American League.
I'm not American. Anyways, we're moving on.
But last night they had a game.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're recording this on Tuesday, so this will come out Monday. But last night, first pitch was at 8:11.
Late game.
Do you know who the best player in baseball is right now, all around?
I don't.
Have you ever heard of Shohei Ohtani? You've never heard of him?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this guy is one of the best hitters in all of baseball and one of the best pitchers.
Okay.
First one to do that in like 100 years since Babe Ruth. So last night, at 8:11 was first pitch. At 8:17, he hits a double. At 9 o'clock, he hits a home run. 9:59, a double. 10:53, another home run. He gets walked at 11:40, walked at 12:18, and these are intentional walks. They did on purpose because they were scared of him hitting. Intentional walk at 6 after 1, intentional walk at 1:50, and then walked at 2:23. The Dodgers won in the 18th inning with a Freddie Freeman walk-off home run at 2:50 a.m. That game was 6 hours and 39 minutes.
Ridiculous. And the Dodgers won.
But they purposely walked this guy 4 different times and then walked him another time.
Because if they had not, he would have.
Right, because he's such a good hitter. Yeah.
Dang.
Like they haven't done hitters
Did you watch
like
the game?
him. No. not till 2:50.
Not at 2 a.m.
Yeah. That's almost wake up time, man.
That's literally what time you're getting.
Right. But no, I haven't seen somebody get intentionally walked with nobody on base since Barry Bonds. And you remember Barry Bonds, right?
That's the thing about baseball games can go so long.
Yeah.
Dang. Can you imagine being there at the game?
See, there's no way I would have stayed.
I wonder how many people stayed.
But the tickets were so expensive, you can't really justify leaving.
Oh, I'm sure if you're paying that whatever penny they are.
Oh yeah, I mean you're probably cheap seats are a few $100s.
So your good ones are
a few thousand,
$5,000, higher, maybe 10.
Yeah, so I mean if you drop that, you're actually getting a steal. because you're getting 2 full games.
After 2 for the price of one. That's what they should advertise.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
potentially 2 games tonight.
But yeah, I thought
15.
that was crazy, like that long of a game, and then that guy's like hitting night. There was a game the other day, and he pitched, struck out 10 people, and then hit 3 home runs in the same game.
Or do the concession stand people have to stay that late, or do they have like a cap? Hey, it's 11:00.
Dude, if there's
We're
money to be
closing.
made, do you think they're sending them home? But they do stop beer sales early.
Right.
So I bet you that was pretty crazy because, like, I think they usually stop in like the 5th inning, maybe.
Right.
So then you still got 13 more.
That's what I'm
innings.
saying. Like, do they send everyone home, or do they have something open?
That's a good point. Like, I feel like they would still have to stop the beer because you never know when it's going to end.
Right.
So,
Man.
dude, that might be the last 2-3 innings of the game, maybe the most sober, collective people have ever been at a baseball
And that's
game.
when they all leave.
Like,
We can make it.
like they start off like sounding like Otis from the Andy Griffith Show, then afterwards they're just talking
They're
normal.
Andy Griffith.
Right?
And B.
Yeah. No. So anything crazy or ridiculous this week, man?
You know what? I had a really stupid moment.
Please share.
Yeah. But not try to be overly spiritual, but thank God the outcome did not turn out the way it
Right.
did. So I ordered some food last week, I guess, takeout, and got some dip, like a artichoke type spinach type dip.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Got home, I was like, I need to warm it up. Nothing wrong with that, right? So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna warm it up super quick. But I'm like, I had the oven on low. I'm like, well, I could jump in the shower while that's warming. I won't take a long shower, just really quick. Oh, hold on. That's in the oven. I preheat the oven, I prop it in the oven. It's like, yeah, I'll be up 10 minutes. That's not gonna be bad.
Right.
Take a quick shower. And when I get out of the shower, it dawns on me something. It was like, wait a second. That container, that dip, some takeout places may put your food in like a tin type pan where you can actually put it into an air fryer or an oven.
Right.
But not this. Thick plastic container. And I had the thought, I'm like, I just put plastic in the oven. So I ran downstairs.
So towel?
I don't even know it was a towel.
Wow.
Maybe a towel. Windows were closed, so we're good.
Yeah. But just butt naked Austin
like,
going to...
I gotta go check this dip.
Right.
Honestly, I was mad about. I wanted the dip to be okay.
You're going to kill people's ears with that clap right next to the microphone.
But that's how I felt. So I run to the kitchen. I opened the oven, and it is intact, not melted.
Wow.
Nothing. I'm like, what type of plastic? It's not like flimsy plastic, like
Yeah.
that type of plastic, but it's plastic. And I grabbed it out. I'm looking at it. Nothing's dripping in the oven, and it's warm. The dip is warm.
Wow.
So it worked. I'm like,
hey, you need to commend them.
thank you, Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory.
For your
Their plastic
container
is beyond anyone's.
And then I had the fear. I was like, when they talk about,
I thought you were talking about when you closed the oven.
No. I closed the oven, checked the oven. It's all good. The plastic's good. There's no hole. It's not leaking.
When you open it, and you're that panicked, does it feel like...
No, I was in the moment.
Yeah.
So I
adrenaline
thing.
So, dude, so you got adrenaline over like guacamole dip or artichoke dip or whatever it is.
But I was like, well, I don't know if I could still eat this because, they talk about when, does it release chemicals? But I was still ate them. It'll be fine. And it tasted fine. I took the dip out of the container. There was no missing holes.
Yeah.
I feel like that bowl should have melted.
Yeah, I almost wonder what that plastic did to your lung.
Probably not great, but we ate it. We're still here. God's good.
Yeah, man.
We prayed over it.
Did you turn off the water in the shower?
Yeah, because I was out of the shower.
Okay, so you went ahead and finished.
Oh, yeah, I was out of the shower.
Okay.
When I got out of the shower, I was like, wait a second.
Because sometimes, I will do that if I was in the shower and I had that thought real quick. I could be so dumb where I'll leave the water running and just run. Like I don't have time to turn a knob.
I've had those moments. Showers the best place for sometimes good deep thinking, philosophical moments, prayer.
What you can do.
It's a good time. But
You could put a chair in there, and you don't even have to get wet. You can still get all that same stuff by just sitting in the
Just-
shower.
That sounds kind of. Is that what you do more?
No, but I mean, it could work. Throw the lazy boy in there.
You know how you do your naps on the ground with
Yeah.
your legs up? I wonder if you could do that in the shower. Just lay down, put your legs against the
Dude,
wall.
at my new place at work, at the school,
Yeah.
they mock my naps. Like, I don't think they have a great appreciation for them.
I could believe that.
Because, like, I'll be with a group of people and I'll start to slip away. And they'll be like, oh, Miller's got nap time.
The teacher lounge, Mark's propped up on the couch.
No, I do it in my classroom, because
That's not creepy
like,
at all. See,
well, I have no kids. I have no kids in the doors. I'm not doing it in front of my class. Like, they're all, hey, while you guys are writing this
and you
assignment.
lay in the floor of your classroom.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking about.
We keep the doors off.
That's why, Mark.
Well, see,
they're talking about
the doors.
It doesn't work.
The doors are automatically locked. So like.
Oh, they
like,
are.
Yeah. Well,
is that like a? I mean,
we're supposed to keep them locked
when you're in session. Like
yeah,
in class.
yeah, and that's like pretty much every.
Are there
school
windows
now.
or is it solid?
I got windows, but I'm second story, so
on your door though, right? Like
no, I don't have it on my door because they have to have the fireproof doors.
I feel like when I was it's a long time ago. All the doors that had like a skinny little window.
Yeah, they didn't care about fires as much, I guess.
We were just hunkered down, pray for daylight if something happens.
Yeah, so I mean, no matter what, the book over your head.
We did the tornado drills, and they literally told us if something flies and hits your rear end, just pull it out, and put your hands back up your head.
We did one of those last year, and we'll do it again this year, like the drills. And I was like, man, we still do that.
Yeah.
Like because last year was my first year teaching.
Does this really work?
Right.
I'm not saying
it wouldn't. I'm not
does
saying it wouldn't, but I'd like to see some evidence. Like, I don't want that to have happened to somebody, but like somebody in the past that's had that happen. Like, did that textbook save you?
Did that? I mean, there's some thick textbooks.
Yeah.
I remember those math books, man. That could knock out somebody.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so, but they joke about my naps because they know that, like, and the other day, a guy woke me up from it, and I was like, man.
In
Come
your
on,
classroom.
buddy. You know what's going down.
How they get
like, he just
classroom
knocked on the door.
Oh. I was like, how do they get the classroom?
Because I have, like, my lunch period.
Right.
So I eat my lunch with the kids. Then my lunch, I just kind of have a break. So that's usually when I get my nap in. If not, I'll try to do it during my planning period.
But you know what? I know a lot of people who take naps during their like lunch period.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with that. I used to have an employee that I supervised. They used to take naps in their car, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, and nothing wrong with that. Like
Mhm.
take a nap in your car. I don't care. It's your lunch break. Go do what you
Right.
do. Right. I guess they were just really tired one day, and their car was toward the front of the office.
Oh yeah.
Windows, I'm assuming, were rolled down, and they were knocked out cold,
Mhm.
like out. And I guess it concerned people if they were, I'm not okay,
Yeah.
alive,
Right.
or like
So some people sleep hard.
hard. I don't sleep that hard. I really,
Mhm.
not usually, but I remember having to go check on them and be like, hey, I'm just gonna be real with you. People thought you were dead.
Right.
Or something was really wrong. Let's pull in the back of the parking lot
Yeah.
if we're going to take a nap. Because if you're out, you could look. Yeah, it could be a little
Yeah.
scary.
You've got to coordinate your spot if you know there's a nap going to happen.
Yeah, you gotta think. You have to think about it.
You ever nap in the car as much?
Honestly, no. Like, there's been times I will like maybe lay back and chill, but I don't think I've actually ever taken a nap.
Man, I've straight up napped. Like,
I would.
I've done it at Walmart before. I figure nobody notices anything weird there, and then that's probably acceptable there.
Maybe.
And then
something on the floor.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever napped at like work.
Yeah, I've never
like in a vehicle.
Just
So what's the worst thing to be caught doing in your car? Like that maybe you've been caught doing? Like, it could be napping. All right, this is a family show.
I'm laughing at the producer Angel because Angel's look. This was Angel.
It could be napping in the car. It could be.
You know what I love about Mark?
What?
You're innocent heart at times. Anyways,
Thank
but
you. It could be like I've gotten like Chipotle or something and ate in the car. No,
that's bad. And honestly, that was like an everyday. You know how many like rotisserie chickens I have consumed in my
I feel like a
car?
rotisserie chicken
I've gone to town
would
on
be
a
pretty
rotisserie chicken.
embarrassing though. Like if people walk up to you or talk to you or know you
Never
or
felt
something.
that. I keep. I love a rotisserie chicken. It's good protein and it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And they taste good when they're warm. And I keep utensils in my car. Something I keep in my car.
Okay.
There's been many times I have gone to Publix or Walmart and got me a rotisserie chicken and sat in my car with my like plastic fork and knife, and I'm going to town.
See, I feel like that's more embarrassing than anything I've done. Like you
Really?
don't find that embarrassing at all?
No,
Like, what if you're
especially at Walmart of all places.
But what if like your supervisor walked up to the car and you're doing that?
You want a wing?
Like,
It's
okay.
lemon pepper. It's good
See, I feel like that's a sad thing in most people's minds.
to eat lunch in your car.
Yeah.
Really? I don't think so. I think a lot of people eat lunch in their cars.
I don't know. Like, maybe that's a question we can ask the Rojo family because, like, I've done it plenty of times.
Do you think it's sad when you eat lunch in your car?
Yeah,
But why? Why is it sad?
You know, like maybe like, oh, he doesn't have somebody to eat with, or you know, like I don't know, like people could think that. A lot of times, what I'll do is like you know, I love that Chow's Mongolian grill.
Right.
I'll get it to go and eat it in my car just because I don't want to have to sit at the table and talk to people or pay a tip.
So you will eat in your car, but you think it's sad.
Yeah, I'll eat, but I think it's sad.
I don't necessarily think it's
Like I
sad.
think from an outside perspective, like I'm enjoying myself. You know, like I'm getting into the chows or whatever it is. But I think from an outside perspective, it's sad.
Well, I think too, location. Like I'm not gonna I usually will pull to like the back of a parking lot. You know, I like if I'm eating lunch, I don't want to be around people anyways.
Yeah.
Now I work from home, so really. I think it's best. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I see a lot when I worked in an office, especially in downtown Chattanooga. I'd run to like Publix or I don't know, like maybe a drive-through or a restaurant. Like I saw a lot of people eating in their cars. Like,
I mean, I see it.
and especially if there's like parks and stuff, a lot of people, you would just see people there with their like phone propped up on their dashboard and they're like,
Oh
eating
wow!
lunch.
Like
I'm
I
like,
would be at the park and just eat outside in my car.
you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What about if you had a bike and you're like, I'm just gonna eat my vehicle. You're just standing up on your bike.
And I'm sure someone has done that in like metropolitan areas. But so is that the craziest thing you've ever done in your vehicle? Is eat Chipotle by yourself? Getting back to your
I
original
mean,
topic.
probably something messier than Chipotle, but yeah, like
What was messier?
maybe soup with a fork. Like maybe that's the only
Why would
utensil
you-
I had, and I was trying to go after some soup.
Okay.
And
Do you keep utensils in your car? Or no.
I try to, but
I think that's
then
why.
I forget to replace them sometimes.
I know. I always ask for an extra.
Yeah.
I've
But-
changed my clothes in my car.
Oh, dude,
And I feel like that can be misconstrued as weird, especially if there's like people, you know, you gotta be, that's one thing, but location, you have to be careful what you're doing. Like,
you know what I watch for before I do that?
what do you like for? What do you change clothes?
I try to make sure nobody's too close to me, but if there's people somewhat close to me,
can't do it.
I make sure there's no kids.
Right. I'm big on like
Because I will drop it down to my undies and I'll stand outside the car. I'll open both doors, go down to my undies and change real quick.
I've been in my boxers more times than I could even count in a parking lot somewhere. But like, it's the location is the key. You gotta be somewhere in the back. You gotta open, you know, where you're not next to the main road.
Yeah, you don't want to like open your doors and then somebody's in their car right here eating Chipotle, and then I'm just
You don't want to be,
you know, taking my clothes off.
Martha's eating a lemon pepper rotisserie chicken, and you're stripping that. Like, that's not good.
Now that's probably the most embarrassed Brittany's been in the vehicle
That's
because she's been in the passenger seat when I got out and changed real quick.
I've got really good, but I've changed my clothes because especially like if you're doing like a lunch workout or a
Mhm.
workout right after work, but you're running late. I have changed my clothes in my car. So,
Oh, yeah.
and I've always wondered, even if because I'm very like conscious of people walking around or kids or whatever, but I'm like, what if someone sees me and it looks, just can
Yeah.
look awkward, like what's this man
Well,
thinking?
you know when it's the worst? If you're changing in your car, it's a little warm, but it's raining, and you're trying to do it quick, so then it becomes steamy.
The steamy
Yeah,
windows is a real thing.
because I'm out here breathing hard or something trying to get dressed real
And I'm like,
quick.
why are my windows all steamy? Like
That's tough.
that could also be tough if you ever take a nap in your office. Like I've known people take naps in their office, and then like you knock on the door, and they're like half asleep, and
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
trying to fix their. It's like, whoa,
Right, right. I've known people take
before we
naps in
do it.
my office. So I've walked in my office and somebody's just following my rule where you sleep on the ground and put your feet up in the chair, and they're just sleeping.
Didn't they reach out to you?
Yeah, yeah. It was
ah,
not the most comfortable situation,
I know. I remember that. Just
but
the hand extend. It wasn't me, but I remember the story.
all right. So what I want us to do, we're gonna do a little game.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna title this the Bad Ideas Hall of Fame. Okay. What I want you to do, and I've got two of them.
Oh, bad ideas or good ideas?
It could be either one,
Okay.
but it's not in production, so it's probably a bad idea.
I don't know.
You come up with one or two things, and then what you have to do, it's a horrible invention that you swear could make some money.
Okay.
All right. Some examples they gave were the scented dumbbell
Was that a real thing?
for gym motivation. Some people have tried. I don't think it's worked. Crocs with Bluetooth is an idea.
No, it's too much.
Microwavable ice cream.
Let me say something about that real quick. 'Cause I'm an ice cream connoisseur.
You are. You're a fan.
I have been putting my ice cream in the microwave for years to like soften it up.
Okay. Okay. So like you get the
like-
harder ice cream.
Yeah,
and-
like if it's like frozen brick and it's like, this isn't good. I like a soft serve type texture.
so what is that about? 10 seconds? 5
Depends on the
seconds?
carton. If you have like a Mayfield, maybe putting it for like 12 to 15.
Like the whole carton?
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, so that makes sense. I'm imagining like a bowl.
I've also done that.
But that's
dabbled in that too.
That's like the same amount of time you put like a cinnamon roll in. About 15 seconds.
Maybe.
Like if it's a cooked one, and you want a little heat to it.
I don't know. You got to be careful though with bread because then it gets
Mhm.
like really hard. The
Yeah,
ice cream, I've been putting my ice cream in the microwave for like,
you're beating up the
I know,
microphone.
sorry, for like good 10, 12 seconds.
Wow.
Soften the top. It's good stuff.
Makes sense because sometimes like I'm scooping it for the kids. What I'll do
Right.
is I'll run the ice cream scoop
In
under hot water or get a cup of hot water. And
Yeah, that also works. But
Yeah.
if you're wanting, I'm not going to lie, back in the day, I could chow down on like a carton of ice cream. So I'm
Nice,
like, let's
nice.
put the whole container. in the
Favorite ice
microwave.
cream topping real quick.
Topping?
Yeah.
Probably just classic hot fudge.
Yeah. I like little sprinkles and gummy bears on sherbet. That's all I've ever had though.
Bro, that's all you can.
Yeah.
It's really sad, but it's all right. You've done well. You've honestly, you've done really well. Thank you. Gummy bears on ice cream. I'm not big. I wouldn't want gummy bears on ice cream.
They do get kind of hard, especially now because we don't do like the pork, and most gummy bears have
yeah.
the pork gelatin.
Yeah.
So I have to get beef gelatin, and I feel like they get hard quicker when they get cold.
That makes sense. I never knew that gelatin had pork in it until you
Yeah.
told me.
Unless you want to be disturbed, don't look it up because
Good.
it's
I don't eat
nasty.
a lot of gummy bears anyway, so
Right. Well, I mean, there's so much stuff that has gelatin in it though.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
But one thing that I feel like never took off like it needed to, but you still see it around.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure how you still see it around is Dippin' Dots.
let me tell you something about Dippin' Dots.
Tell me something.
I grew up, we would go to Dollywood a lot. and
You were-
they-
Let me preface this by saying you were in the Jetsons age frame too, right? Jetsons were around when you were a kid, like the space
at the cartoon.
family. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they were on TV.
So like a lot of their stuff was like 2025, like when they were going to
Oh,
be doing all this
gotcha.
stuff. So
Yeah.
so thinking about that and just prefacing
Yeah.
that with what you're about to say.
I remember going to like theme parks
Yeah.
and they're selling Dippin' Dots. It
Mhm.
was like the whatever. like the ice cream of the future. I'm like, we would get some, and I always thought, man, we're so cool. 'Cause we're
Oh,
eating
yeah.
dotted ice
Like
cream,
2025 ice
whatever
cream.
it is, but it has not taken over.
No,
Like,
no.
what's going on?
But we also don't have the flying cars, so I think there was something
There's oh, sorry.
disconnected there.
Yeah,
Like maybe we were moving at a pace where we thought we were gonna be doing all this, and
right.
maybe the pace slowed a little.
I wonder why the Dippin' Dots was so big on being the ice cream of the future. Like, why do
Mhm.
we have to have dots as our ice cream versus just what we have now? 'Cause I remember growing up thinking, "Wow, this is all we're gonna have, all the different flavors." But, like,
Right.
but why?
And I don't know, and I feel like they do more at amusement parks and stuff. Like, you'll see them every once in a while at different places,
Right.
but I think it's majority like amusement park.
When's the last time you had a Dippin' Dot?
I mean, me never, but,
Valid.
Zeke is a huge fan of them,
Okay.
so I think we had some in Pigeon Forge.
So they're still around,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
but, like, you're not necessarily going to Publix and they're selling them in containers there, right? Or do
I
they do
I I
sometimes?
I don't think they sell them like how you would buy regular ice
That's what I'm
cream, like,
saying.
in containers.
Yeah.
I think they're all still the little cups.
Just interesting. It always, I've been waiting for years
Right.
for it to take over, and it just
Well, I think
hasn't.
Dippin' Dots, since they're still around to some extent,
Right.
has done better than either of mine are gonna be.
Go ahead.
But I'll give you my first one,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it to you. And Angel, I want you to, tell me if this would be something you would buy, okay? Because you're my market, alright? So, have you ever had a dog that's just struggled with loud noises? Maybe fireworks on the 4th of July. Maybe different situations where the loud noises really distract it. Maybe it hears another animal and won't stop barking and keeping you up all night.
Okay.
Now, we designed a product that's made for these dogs as long as they're fenced in, right? We
Right.
don't want it on a loose roaming dog, but they're noise canceling headphones for dogs. And this, we believe, will help prevent any of those responses from, maybe a train, fireworks, anything like that. And it'll give you your peace and your sleep.
Feel like that's already around.
Dang it, they do. I thought I was coming up with something new.
No.
So it's a good product.
I'm not saying it's a good product, but I'm saying
I mean, I feel like they're killing it.
I think that's better than Crocs for dogs.
Yeah. Oh, and
That's a controversial.
Angel, will you look up real quick if there's any of those doing pretty well, seeming like? While Austin gives us his first one because he didn't enjoy mine.
I thought it was good.
I didn't know they already had them though.
I feel like they probably do at Walmart.
Okay, so Walmart's got some going on. Mine are gonna look a lot better than
That
that.
looks like a scarf.
Yeah, these things that they have around
You're
dogs.
talking about
Yeah, I'm
Beats for
talking.
dogs.
Yeah, I'm talking like Beats for dogs.
Like
Like,
Beats.
yeah, that's about where I'm at. That's better.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I'm buying. Will
Get
you
'em.
buy it for somebody else you know's dog?
For my sister's dog.
Okay.
I think she has a part Chihuahua, part Dachshund, so it's a
Well, you
mix.
might need a muzzle for that.
It could use a muzzle. My thought
Okay,
was this,
go ahead and sell it to me.
I was thinking, drones are kind of the big thing right now, right? Cool aerial views,
Yeah,
videos,
they're big in
pictures,
photography and stuff.
whatever. Yeah. What if you had a drone though, especially for your hiker who's won't take some pictures, videos, whatever, but it's super hot. So you have a
Mm.
drone that not only does it do its drone capabilities, but when you're starting to get like really hot and you need to take a break, you can lower the drone to still kind of be a couple of feet above your head that has like built-in AC unit compartment. So it's like
Oh,
blowing cold air on you, like if you're sitting down at a picnic table and it can like cover the family, or you're sitting behind a tree and it's kind of like hovering over you. So you're getting the cold air, relaxing. Hey, I feel good. I've ate my lunch. I want to finish my rug, finish my hike, send it back up in the air, and you go on your way.
man, I don't hate that. So like a drone with the AC on the belly.
I told you it's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I thought you were gonna say, like, because when you said when the hiker gets hot or whatever.
Like a shower?
No, you send the drone up there to take the videos and pictures so you don't have to go all the way up.
That's already happened for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But no, like the AC aspect, like you're taking a lunch break, you've been
Yeah.
hiking, it can kind of like hover over like the table and to cold it. That's a pretty good idea.
I think it's a pretty good idea.
Patent that name.
I think, I mean, what kind of AC's that got to be pushing out for it to take care of the whole family?
We're still in the works. I'm not saying you have to like hover, but like,
Okay.
it's like a rotating fan, like the old school, like.
So it'd be like a
around.
llama spitting on you
Why would it be spitting on you?
because you're just getting a little bit and then it's going.
It's like the old school like fans that, you just get a little air, or it could be
Oh,
stationary.
like
Yeah.
oscillating fan, is that
Yes,
the
that's
word?
the word.
All right.
It's pretty good. I
Not
think
bad.
it's a pretty solid idea.
Angel, you buying? So she may not be your market.
And I don't have a drone because I'm like, I think it'd be cool, but I think some people would love that, especially in this when you're like exploring and you're doing that's part of your job, but it's hot, like I'm like a fan like that. I could see if people look at.
Maybe.
I think
Maybe
at first you liked it, now you're like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
like it
but I'm
'cause
thinking maybe the hiker that's not in a like really good hiking shape yet is gonna really like it because I feel like the really good shaped hikers they're gonna get up there where it's cooler weather anyway.
the thing is, it doesn't have to just be hikers. You could be going to the beach. People take drones everywhere. You know what I mean? Like they're flying drones.
No, we're not taking it to the beach. I think
Take drone.
yeah, but time out. I think a drone at the beach would be creepy because you're like creeping on
saying-
people in bathing suits.
All I'm saying is cools you off when you need it to.
I think you need another marketing plan. I think the product's got some promise. I think you're marketing on the wrong people.
I don't care who the people are. I'm just saying that's the invention. The idea is good.
All right, I got another one.
Okay.
So we'll say you're a dad, and you know what? Sometimes as a dad, there's a lot of stuff you got to pack for your little toddler, and it's easy to forget things. Diapers have been forgotten, change of clothes have been forgotten. Sometimes the sippy cup gets forgotten. So in the car seat, there's a built-in compartment, a bladder, you would say, that you can have water in or juice or whatever with the straw that comes up, and the little toddler can just turn
No,
and take some juice.
no, that's wrong because who's going to change it? You're going to have to pour juice into a container, and it's 100 degrees outside. That's going to
But you can pull it in and out every day.
people aren't going to do that.
I think they will.
I don't. An angel doesn't need a public face. Yeah.
No, I mean you pour it out every day, guys.
Sippy cups mold all the time.
Yeah.
Your children's sippy cups molded all the time.
That explains things. But no,
I'm sorry, Mark.
I think you can pour it out every day. The thing I
You
worry
could pour
about
it out every
is
day.
is a dad would like start using it and put maybe a beer or something in it. And be
But why would he be
drinking
sitting in
out of
the
his
car
kid's
seat?
sippy just next to it?
So the car seat's in the front seat?
No. The dad moves to the back because he's taking care of Timmy, and then he moves the straw over. All right,
We're on Mark. No.
that's the
Obviously,
tough.
the drone won because there are already headphones for dogs. It's called a scarf.
Right.
It's called a scarf. And honestly, scarves have been around for hundreds of years. If you want to argue,
All right.
a
Scarves
turban,
are
you
not
could
noise
say.
canceling.
that was a scarf on that dog's head. I don't care. It was a thick claw.
Valid.
Looked like he had wisdom teeth cut out.
Right.
That's basically what it looked.
Well, I will listen to you with your Jedi wisdom today.
Thank you. Don't be jealous. That's a good idea. Now those look like
Yeah. See.
yeah.
Do you have a second one, or did you?
That
only
was
have
it.
one? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's all I had. Why top the best one, but anyways,
Anything from like childhood that maybe you still never figured out,
that's a philosophical.
right?
I don't think we have time to go that. On the 18th inning game.
One thing is, I never understood the metal slides, right? Because they were so hot. But then it's like, did the people that make them never try them out?
I don't know. I don't know why they did metal slides. We had plastic.
Yeah, plastic was already made.
Maybe just built character. But you know what, though? I never really thought about the slide being metal. It was hot, but you were going so quick, it was always like,
Right.
"Let's just go." I don't know. I never really as a kid, it never bothered me being
Yeah.
metal. You
We
know?
went somewhere recently and they had metal slides still.
I love that.
And I was like,
Probably here.
it was a nice park too. It was in
Like Trenton's a town that would have a
no,
metal
no.
slide somewhere.
They did when we first moved there, but they got rid of it. It was in Ringgold, I think.
That sounds also
Yeah.
right. Sure, Saudi Daisy has a metal slide
Oh, yeah.
somewhere. Hickson, they got
You
metal
probably
slide.
have to have it in Saudi.
Oh, yeah. If not,
So,
you have to.
but any other weird things like that that you just
For my child,
never understood? One thing, I never understood how people lived without AC.
well,
Like I know they were tougher than us. I know they were active and everything, but it's like
if you didn't have it, you didn't know to miss it.
that's true.
That's the biggest thing with things like
That's
that.
true. You just
Yeah.
find some shade, get some cold water,
You've never had AC. It's like, well, how do you know what you're missing
let
if
it
you never
breeze
had it?
through.
Open the window. I don't know. I'm trying
Uh,
well, I don't know if this is really a good I remember growing up, our door, we had the lock,
mhm.
normal bolt lock. Then we had one of those like chain locks,
Yeah,
right? That you slid over and it was like a little
like
chain.
the hotel chain.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had one of those. And I was wondering, why do we have is this really gonna protect us? Like this
that
little metal chain?
that is a good thing. Like, I mean, I could see like if you're letting a dog out or something, but they didn't even have as many little dogs back then.
No, we didn't have a dog on the inside.
No, like all the dogs are tiny now.
I was like, but I just wondered, like, why is this on my door?
That's a good point.
First, when I was a little kid, I thought it was decoration.
Mhm.
So we was like, oh, let's slide the lock. Let's do it. I don't know. I guess if you just want to crack it open, but not
Right.
because most front doors did. You don't have.
Do you think that's how like people would greet somebody? Like
Maybe,
let's say you knocked on the door and I didn't know you, and I'd be like, hey.
May- maybe on the
'Cause
way.
that's enough for him to do that.
If you had
But
to
then
shut it.
if you just shove it real hard,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
really, is it really protecting you? I
right?
feel like you get enough force behind that. You get enough rotisserie chickens in your car.
Yeah.
You're gonna break the lock.
If you're about 2-3 rotisserie chickens deep, like nothing stopping
Yeah.
you.
Nothing stopping.
Hmm.
That's something I always kind of wanted.
That's
about.
interesting.
Like, what is this lock? Is it-
Something that surprises me today is I went by Walmart yesterday. They still have a pretty big DVD selection. I didn't know people were even buying DVDs anymore.
You know what? I heard that like CDs are having a come that like music artists and things like that are actually producing more CDs now because people are starting to like kind of go back. You think about records
Well,
went away,
records are big.
but they're pretty big now, like
Mhm.
for collectors. But like CDs, like people are buying and artists are putting out actual CDs because people are buying them, kind of as collectors.
And that's crazy because newer cars don't even have CD
Not wild.
compartments.
Right? My car has one, but that's my car's.
Mhm.
She's old,
Right.
but she's kicking.
But if you get something like close to 2025 or something,
It's not
like
gonna have one.
like we had a rental car when Brittany's car was getting worked on,
Yeah,
and it didn't have them.
yeah.
So
It's a good point though. Like,
yeah,
and remember when DVD players were like super expensive, and now you can buy for like $20,
right.
$10,
Oh yeah,
like
like 20
super
bucks would
cheap,
be like high.
expensive.
TVs were like that too. Like when the
Yeah.
flat screen TVs came out, they were so high. And
Thousands of
now
dollars,
you can get like a 42-inch for like $200.
and it's thin.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you used to need 3 people to carry it. Now,
I remember growing up, our TV was like a piece of furniture. That fake wood was around it.
oh
It was
yeah,
like,
no, your TV back then was like the backup in case like you had an intruder
oh,
and you didn't have a gun or something.
just push that baby
Yeah.
out the door. Need the extra seating. Someone can sit
Right.
on it if you needed to. Extra storage space in that space. Like,
Oh, see, that used to be a punishment spot. Like if everybody's watching TV, you had to eat like to the side where you couldn't watch the TV. On top of that, you could only hear it.
sad.
So
That's really sad.
there's-
I
but,
was,
but it makes you kind of feel like back in the day when they only had radio. Because think about
Yeah.
that. Like they had full TV shows, like what we would call TV shows now, but just over the radio.
I never understood, and there's probably an actual reason to this, but when we first got internet as a kid, you couldn't use the landline phone because I
Mhm.
guess it had to, has to connect to the
Yeah.
same. But like, why? Why could we not just, like, why couldn't they
Why
beam
couldn't
it
they
back
share
in?
the thing?
Something.
Mhm.
I remember getting on the internet and it would like make this weird noise. Oh, someone's trying to call.
Right.
Get off the internet.
Mhm.
Turn off AOL so the phone call could come through. But it's like, why can't we have both?
I would like that for kids now, that they have to just have 1 week of, like, AOL dial-up and just see how they handle it, the download speeds, how long it takes to get on, and
I
everything.
wonder, if they would ever like because things always come back, right?
Mhm.
And not, we have like our phones and things like that. And the internet's pretty instant. But like, I wonder if households, if they'll ever have the options of doing stuff like that. Hey, you want almost like the nostalgia for like the
Mhm.
parents were like getting like an old school like. I don't know if they would do that.
That could be cool. Did you ever, when you were a kid, have, a rotary phone? Like the one where you spin it?
No,
Yeah,
I
like
wasn't born in the 50s.
well, no,
I
but
was born.
there
I'm a 90s baby.
there was still quite a bit of them in the '80s and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
we did not.
but you spin it, man. That was wild to
How
call
did
somebody
that
that
work?
way.
I'm not gonna like you'd have to find the hole
Yeah,
with
so
the number,
so think about,
and how
like
far do you go with it?
yeah, so, like, if it's a 9, you just move the 9 over to the arrow, and then you go to
So there's
8
actual
and then
arrow
4.
pointing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you would go to the arrow.
Mhm.
I've never used a rotary, like an actual rotary phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Payphones, they were cool. They were always pretty gross.
Oh, yeah, payphone?
Mhm.
You just knew that was probably like a public restroom at
Yeah.
the Kmart,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
with the
Oh,
same
yeah.
amount of, like, germ.
Well, man, a good time.
Look at the little time
Talking back on
reminiscing,
some stuff, doing some sales stuff.
talking about our little sales, talking
Yeah.
about our car endeavors and
So, I
nap
think
time.
yeah, I think, guys, you can go ahead and look for, your project or product, I mean, with the, what are you naming it?
That's still in discussions,
Okay, okay.
but essentially a drone
Right?
with an AC.
Awesome. Well, on a real note, though, we got a couple exciting Rojo things coming up. We actually the Rojo merch store is going to be coming out. Maybe by the time this episode comes out, if not, it'll be sometime the week of, and then so we'll start having shirts and different things that you can get.
Yeah.
'Cause we've had a lot of people reaching out to us about those, and then also if you're local to us in Trenton, Georgia, at Corner Coffee, we're having our first like live Rojo event. We're bringing a clean comedy night out here, and we got 2 great comics, and it's going to be December 11th at 7:30, and it's very limited seating. Tickets will be going on sale in the next week or so.
$30.
$30, and a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the local library where we really got started with everything on the podcast. And so super excited about that and different things we have coming. So we appreciate the support, man. We love you guys, and we have fun doing this. So please, please try to support the things that we're doing, and also, share with your friends. Let them know about this. An opportunity to get a good local to the Chattanooga area or wherever you are. Just clean show that the whole family can listen to.
Absolutely. Live with Rojo on all social media platforms. You can find us. But again, December 11th. Yeah, remember that date for the clean comedy show here in Trenton. We'll have more information posted pretty soon, hopefully this week, out on our platforms on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. But we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
I'm loving the new sign.
Looks good.
See you guys.
I'd like to introduce myself. I don't believe that we have ever met.